Hello, everyone. Welcome to your reading. The messages that come through are intended to give you guidance for today or within a couple days of when you view this reading. And we are still tapping into the ever increasing energy of the upcoming Lionsgate 8/8 portal. This is a powerful time of change, spiritual awakening, major transformation, healing, releasing, all of that. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say today. All right, the eternal self. Yes, this is tapping into the deepest part of who you are, the part of you that doesn't have the personality, the ego of this costume that you're wearing, your physical avatar. This is the true essence of your soul, and your soul is eternal. Energy never dies, it just changes form, right? And so this is an invitation to really go deep within today and allow yourself to start seeing things from a different perspective. And it's like, no matter what it is that you're thinking about, there are always multiple ways to view something and different lenses. There's the, lens of positive, I'm growing, I'm learning from this. There's the lens of the negative, feeling, very victimized by an experience that's happened. And this is not making light of anybody's feelings or what they're going through. I'm just giving you the message that Spirit's giving me of you can look at any situation through so many different lenses. And this is going deep within and really separating yourself from the emotional body, from the mental body, and being the observer from your spirit, because from there is no bias, okay? And you'll just see things very, very differently than what you're experiencing right now. And look at taking back your power. So we've received this message this week already, once before, right? And so going within and choosing to see something from a much different perspective is going to help you reclaim your power, help you to become stronger, help you to transmutate that shadow energy into strength and wisdom, and really free yourself from something that's been hurting you, keeping you stuck. A lot of confusion of, why did this happen to me? This was so unfair. All right. Going deep within your soul, becoming the observer, you're going to see things differently. It doesn't excuse or justify what happened to you. Okay. It's just allowing you to see it from a different perspective, which allows the healing, which allows the surrender and the release of that energy, and allows the shadow energy to be transmutated into the light. So let's pull some tea leaves. Let's go deeper. All right, what do we have? Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So you're rebuilding something here. You see this nest with the eggs? You're rebuilding. Okay, all is not lost. Energy never dies. It just changes form. All things that were lost or taken from you shall return to you in a new form. Candle, you'll be shown the way. See, going deep within yourself is really tapping in to that inner light. All right, what do we have? The claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. Okay, so you've really been holding back. You've been playing it safe because of what you've been through. Okay, and that reminds me of that Kelly Clarkson song where she's talking about how she doesn't stray too far from the sidewalk because she doesn't want to get hurt. I think the song's called Because of You. Give it a listen if you've really been struggling with what somebody has done to you and put you through. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Okay? tree, affairs with your family. Oh, so some of you, your family or people you really considered your family have absolutely hurt you and betrayed you. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Okay, because look at this. We've got rebuilding, right? An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And I see this as rebuilding with the nest and the eggs. All right, and then we've got the take care, enemies are working against you, and affairs with your family. All right, so a lot of you, you feel like you've been screwed over, betrayed by somebody or multiple people that you felt was your family. And that's been hard and painful. And you're like, Spirit, how can I look at this in any other perspective? Like they literally screwed me over. And it's not looking at this through a new perspective to try to say that they're right and you're wrong. It's not about right or wrong. It's about the energy, the soul contracts there, and what challenges us grows us the most. And you are growing and you are changing and you are becoming stronger from your experiences. Okay, and this could also be just a beautiful confirmation that you are a star seed, you are a light worker, you're an earth angel, you're a wise, evolved soul, and you're here to help transmutate generational curse, generational karma, generational trauma within the bloodline you've incarnated, okay? Or really trying to help transmutate that generational curse, karma, trauma with somebody else, like they've incarnated through a very low vibrational bloodline, and you aligning to them, you're giving them the light codes you carry to try to help things end with them, help things get transmutated within them. And that's not an easy job. Okay, it can be very, very painful. And it says, seek out information that will help you. This is a strong message that you're going to be shown the way, the path forward for you. And you're going to understand the different soul contracts you have with others throughout this life journey. Okay, where things have been very hard, very painful, very challenging. You're going to have a better understanding of those soul contracts and what you're, the light that you're bringing to that person and the lesson that you're learning through that challenging or painful interaction with them. And this is all in conjunction with this Lion's Gate portal that's opening up. It's meant to bring great clarity. It's meant to bring great understanding within you. Rose, romance is in the air. Those of you that have been very heartbroken, there's new love that's going to come in. Rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over. Yes, so it's time to heal. It's time to release. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. We love to see that, don't we? And we have Quill, get back to the basics. Not unsuccessful plans. And Wreath, sorrow over loss. Okay, you're coming to the end of that stuff right there. Because this says the most difficult part is over. You are on the road to success as you allow yourself to see things from a different perspective. Okay, and again, looking through a different perspective isn't trying to shift your belief system of who was in the right and who was in the wrong, or making small and little of what you've experienced and what you've gone through. The new perspective is to help you heal, let go, and move on from this energy so that you can be restored, so that you can return to a place of happiness within yourself. And so you're moving on from this. The energy's there, and it may feel like a bit of an uphill battle, right? To try to really shift your thinking around different stuff that you've gone through and experienced, but the hardest part of all of that is over, and it's time to mend and heal over the things that did not work out, over the sadness and sorrow and loss that you have been feeling. Okay, it's like time for a whole new version of you, you 2.0, or for some of you, this might be version of you 3.0, 4.0, or 5.0. All right. So people that have very much betrayed you and hurt you are being addressed in today's message, and Spirit encouraging you to look at all of this from a very different perspective, because it's time for you to come back into your personal empowerment. And let's see, Dawn of Rings, reflection, diligence. Yes, yes. That's taking your power back. No longer feeling like this person has control over you, or their actions, behaviors have control over you emotionally, stealing your happiness, stealing your joy, keeping you stuck in sadness, fear, low vibrational energies. And going deep within that candle, the eternal self, you find the answers you seek, you find the truth. Spirit of Rings, productivity, endurance. Okay, so, and I love that this is a mountain right here, because we've got that message over here of the mountain road. This would be the Knight of Pentacles, okay? It's a journey, right? But look at, there's the portal. It's like you're going up the mountain, and at the top of the mountain, you step through that Lionsgate 8-8 portal. That is so beautiful and synchronistic for you. And you're on the road to success. It's just uncomfortable facing the shadow. It's uncomfortable seeing things from a new perspective, but that's going up the mountain to the top to step through that portal. Six of Wands, advancement, recognition, and then see, moving up the steps to step through this doorway, the portal. You see that full moon there. The full moon in Aquarius is happening on the 9th of August. So it's like completion, closure, manifestation. You are going to be successful. Eight of Swords, overcoming fears, self-entrapment. Okay, see, Eight of Swords is I feel stuck. I feel like I can't proceed forward. It can also be a prison of the mind because of different thoughts, a prison of the emotions because emotions just aren't healing or mending or changing, but you could overcome this. Okay, you're going to be free. Remember, the hardest part of this is now over. The world, achievement, fulfillment. Yes. You're gonna do this. Okay? Whatever's been holding you back, you are strong enough to overcome, no matter what it is. And Ten of Rings, culmination, satisfaction. This would be the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, these are beautiful. This is such encouragement from Spirit saying, listen, no matter what, you are going to prevail. You are going to overcome. If not through this, the days leading up to the portal or the portal itself, at some point you are going to overcome this. You have the strength within, and Spirit and your angels and your spirit guides, your ancestors, your passed on loved ones are really encouraging you to believe in yourself right now and saying you have what it takes. All right, let's pull out some more tarot. All right, the Three of Rings, collaboration, competence, And see the rings surround those mountains, energies coming together, things manifesting for you, all of the universe at your back, your angels, your spirit guides, your past loved ones really supporting you and encouraging you. Seven of Wands, persistence, conviction. Don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how hard it may seem at times, encourage yourself. You will prevail. And look at that. Yes, understanding, karmic balance, justice. And see, you free yourself from this Eight of Swords by realizing that every person that you connect with, you have a soul contract with for some purpose. And, you know, I had a friend that really like kind of just screwed me over and hurt my feelings so badly. And I felt incredibly fooled and tricked by my angels, because my angels were really encouraging me to help somebody out and really be there for them against what my intuition was telling me. Okay. And I just felt so betrayed. I had to go to my personal energy healer and I was literally crying, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I feel so betrayed by my angels. Why the heck would they encourage me to help this person out when they knew exactly what was going to happen? And I was feeling it intuitively. And she was like, you guys had a soul contract. And of course, your angels are going to encourage you to fulfill that contract so you can be free and done with it and gain the wisdom and the knowledge and the blessings that come after from that experience. And I was like, okay, you're right. I needed your wisdom today. I didn't want to accept it. I wanted to be mad and frustrated, but she was so 1,000% right. And so some things that we experience, it's to create that karmic balance in our life, whether it's something to do with this life journey or a previous life journey. So understanding and karmic balance, your angels want to help you understand why certain things have played out the way that they have. It's not punishment against you. It's not bad luck. It's not bad karma. It's about soul contracts and bringing energies into balance for your ultimate highest good. Four of Swords, solitude and healing. So you're going to heal from this, okay? You are going to heal, no question. And then the Tower, disruption, conflict, things happening very unexpectedly. You're going to heal from that. Where everything felt like it fell apart, you're going to heal. And look at what's on the bottom, the star, harmony and renewal. So no matter what things look like right now, energy is going to shift. Things are going to get better. Have a willingness to open consciousness and look at things from a different perspective and understand there was a deeper soul contract going on. And it's not about you being a bad person or being punished. Look at that, the Ten of Cups, happiness. You're walking away. The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. The World again, so you got the World twice. And the Ten of Swords. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Tens are the completion, the end. The Wheel of Fortune is card number 10. Okay, so you did have a lot of happiness and you had to walk away from that because of what happened. Okay, and you looked at it as something bad through this Wheel of Fortune, but you're going to come to a different understanding in, you know, today or in the days that follow this reading. And that allows you to fully complete that soul contract. And you're going to come out of this Ten of Swords. Okay, so the hardest part is behind you. And that's what the Rainbow card says. The most difficult part of the situation is over. The shock, the confusion, the uncertainty, you're finally moving past all of that, and you're seeing things so differently. Trust the path ahead. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey to becoming who you're meant to be. And how perfect is that? Okay, and the staircase leads upward, right? Every step of your journey is sacred. Recognize relational wounds. Not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurts you. Okay, and this is going back to this family energy, or people you consider family, and they didn't have to physically harm you or verbally harm you, but their energy, being neglectful, all the things they didn't do, all the things they didn't say, all the times they weren't there, that can be just as painful. Okay, and so this is a call to give you permission to feel what you feel. Okay, somebody does not have to lay hands on you to hurt you, to harm you, to create a deep wound within you. Okay, it can happen from so many different types of energy or lack of energy. Set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries protect your energy. Stand firm in what you need to thrive. So some of you, these soul contracts were to help you come into stronger sense of worth and value and assert boundaries. And just because you love somebody doesn't mean that they can walk on you or take advantage of you or can hurt you 500 times and you're supposed to always forgive. Some of this that you've gone through was teaching you about your own worth and value and learning to set boundaries and assert those boundaries without fear. A forgotten spell will bring you unexpected blessings. Okay, this is wonderful. This is saying something that you have tried to manifest, speak into existence, or perhaps you did yourself a little ritual, candle ritual, or spell in the past to bring forth healing or abundance or true love or something along those lines. This is saying that something you're not even thinking about right now is going to come in. And I know for some of you, it may be this rose energy with romance in the air. All right. So those are the messages from Spirit for today. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.